Hi, Mark Oswald, your host for Londonderry Heart, Home, and Soul. And today's segment has a little more meaning to the title of this program because with me is Paula Pachulin. Welcome.
Hello.
And I'm titling this Brian's Story, I guess. Mm-hmm. So your son Brian, and I'll let you kind of walk the audience through it.
Okay. Brian had cancer when he was little and had quite extensive treatment, and so at 12 he was diagnosed with heart failure. So during high school he wanted to do normal activities. He really wanted to join the Londonderry High School band, so he did, and but it was really difficult for him with heart failure and damaged lungs to really play in the band. But Andy was great. He was so supportive, and he would just do the best he could. And sometimes he couldn't play the instrument, but as long as he could keep moving, he could do the routines. So.
And Tournament of Roses is not for the faint of heart, no pun intended. It's 7 miles.
Not at all. But he really, really wanted to do the parade. Right. And my husband, Bob, even happened to be out in California on business and checked it out, and it was pretty flat, so we went ahead and he marched in the 5-mile Tournament of Roses parade, and he marched the whole thing. He couldn't play the whole thing, but he did, and it was a real highlight of his high school career.
He got there.
Right.
In 1997.
He sure did.
Right. So then fast forward a bit, and he's now at UNH as a student.
Right.
And the call that you wait for and you hope for.
He was really sick over Christmas and he couldn't get better, and it wasn't that he had a virus, it was his heart failing even more. So we went down to Boston and they said, I'm sorry, but this is it. He needs to be in the hospital, and this looks like, they've maximized his medical therapy. So he was put on the transplant list and received a transplant, heart transplant 15 years ago in Boston. He was very sick, but he ended up doing very well. So.
And things are great now.
He's had this new heart for 15 years. He graduated from college. Right. And he now works at Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. He's a stem cell technologist and is doing amazingly well. So.
Terrific. So now we're going to fast forward again, and the Lancer Marching Band and Color Guard is going to make their 5th appearance.
Incredible.
New Year's Day of 2018. Yep. And there's an opportunity for Brian to be involved in the parade again.
I know it. That's really, really incredible opportunity.
So there's a nonprofit called Donate to Life.
Right.
And their purpose, correct me if I get off course here a little bit,
okay,
but their purpose is really to encourage all of us to donate our organs for use after we pass. And so to promote that, they've had for several years running now a float in the Tournament of Roses parade. And what I find amazing when I've looked at photos and film footage is that in many instances it's the donor's family and the recipient. In some cases, if it's a kidney, then it may be the donor and the recipient as an example. But very powerful message.
Yeah, to have them on the float.
On the float.
Very powerful message.
In the parade. So there's an opportunity for Brian to participate New Year's Day. And I have been asked to lead the fundraising effort, which I'd gladly do. So my first opportunity is to challenge all realtors in the Londonderry area to write a check for $500, as I have done, to support Brian's participation on the float New Year's Day. We need to raise $10,000 for this to happen. It's a tax deduction because it goes into Donate to Life, a 501c3 organization. And so we'll be busy throughout the year to try to make that happen.
Wow, that's incredible. Warms my heart.
It's going to be a lot more incredible to see him on TV, in 200 countries around the world or whatever. The numbers are just amazing to see that, and to have been involved in it back in 1997 when Brian marched as a Lancer. So, great story, and we hope there's yet another chapter in the book.
Yeah, sounds great.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Londonderry, for watching. You don't have to be a realtor to make a donation, but if you are, I would challenge you as a fellow realtor to donate $500 to Donate to Life. You can mail it to our office at 123 Nashville Road, Crossroads Mall in Londonderry, or you can drop it off payable to Donate to Life at the music department at Londonderry High School. Thanks for watching, and as I always sign off, remember to be of good heart.